Hi, it's Lee White, your transformational coach, and I'm coming to you live this afternoon on the very fortunate occasion of having been to my favourite hairdresser, Phoebe, on the same day that I'm planning to do my weekly Transformation Thursday live with you. And it's always a pleasure to have actually had, not just my hair brushed, but to actually have had it cut. So bringing you the best version that I possibly can. I hope that you are having a great week, and I am in a lot of doubt that that's the case. What I'm hearing from the clients that I work with is about the struggles that they're facing around dealing with change, around dealing with the loss of connection in their lives, that it takes so much more arranging and orchestrating to connect. And I just want to remind you about how important this is for your well-being, because as a person that works with energy, I'm always talking to people about their connection with others and the space they create for themselves in their lives. But this type of connection, which is a desired connection, is very, very important. It's really critical for your brain's health, not just your mental health, but the health of your brain and your longevity, and for your emotional well-being. It's on so many levels, and just for having fun, right? Connecting and having fun. And so think about this week, something for you to think about is, how am I making an effort in my life to enable opportunities for spontaneous connection, or a connection that is regular, that I really know, like, and enjoy to be a part of? And is it that this could be time for you to consider doing something you would never have done before? Because in this time, in 2022, we are experiencing a lot more struggle with doing things the old ways. So some of the types of change that people I'm supporting at this time are dealing with is around their career or their job, and they are very much wanting a lot more of what truly resonates with them. They want to do life differently, and they may even want better connection at work, and to do something that's more fulfilling is usually what the deal is. And no matter what you're trying to create, you're not going to be able to create it from a place of your previous versions of yourself. So who you were in 2018, in 2019, and what you were dreaming of is, I hope, markedly different from what you are dreaming of now. And for you to try to make a big leap, like if you're someone that hasn't had a fulfilling relationship, romantic relationship, for a long time, for what you call a long time, you trying to create it from where you are right now, because we do create everything we experience, is not going to happen. You doing the work to bring about the internal changes is what is needed. And the types of changes I'm referring to are around the identity, who you identify as, the person you see yourself as, the person that others around you describe you as, what you project and what you believe, the inner self-talk, the ways that you might have noticed getting in your own way of progress, which everybody does, no matter how successful. Often it's called self-sabotage, is coming up for everyone, blocking you in your path. And how you can turn this all around is by not just having a bit of a vision for what you want or being able to articulate it. That can take a lot of work in itself, just getting clear on what it is. And I love to bring through the healings that guide people on how to get that clarity. But once you have the clarity, you also have to change how you're showing up for yourself. It's really, really key. So learning about how to create this new version of yourself that's going to be that is not an external facing thing. It's internal work, and you do need to learn the tools. So if you're interested in this, always let me know. That's why I show up here for you every week. Absolutely, to be here to answer your questions and guide you along this path, because I only teach what I know. I only teach what I have walked. I only teach what I've either learnt and practiced from masters myself or from my lived experience, absolutely, which the majority of it is from. So I am always excited to join you here every week and to be able to really bring a different perspective to what it is you might be struggling with. And this thing around connection, how can you be looking for those opportunities to connect in ways that are going to be fulfilling and create more of an abundant life for you? What will that look like for you? And when you give yourself space and time to really reflect on this, you're going to get to know yourself a little better. You're going to be able to get clearer answers on what is it that would look like for me? What do I really want? And I'm not talking about superficial, quick, off-the-cuff answers that you've been reciting for years. What does my soul song really sound like? How do I tune into that? What is going on? What is this all about? There are probably some questions that you'd love to know more about, and always let me know in the comments. And this thing around knowing yourself, that self-awareness is key to any change. To you learning how to trust your own decisions, to you learning how to tune in to who you really are. It's all available to you, and I'm really excited to be able to share more about this with you every week. There's nothing that I will be holding back on, and if you're after a life of greater connection in 2022, of greater self-knowledge and self-awareness, and being able to really put the question out there of when you're dealing with different things that really provoke your energy and provoke you, to ask yourself, is this even my thought or thing or energy that I'm dealing with here? Is it even mine? And to know the answer when you receive it. So if this has interested you and you would love to hear more, do let me know in comments below, and I'll look forward to seeing you more and more in 2022. Bye for now.